Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you've been watching until now, you know I've mainly done videos regarding Ozempic, but I'm moving on to other health topics now to start providing more varied information regarding health and giving you all ways to improve your own well-being. So we will actually be starting with bone health today. As you know, the channel is called Long Game Health, which is all about playing the long game when it comes to health. What this means is putting in effort as early as you can so that you can get the payoffs later in life. And the health of your bones is the greatest example of this. You'll find out why if you keep watching. So let's start with why we need our bones in the first place. The big reason is support, and no, unfortunately not the support you crave from your parents, but they do provide support for your body, allowing you to stand upright and maintain good posture. We all remember good posture, right? Our old friend we all lost after like 5 years of age. They're also heavily involved in mobility. Bones work together with muscles and joints so that you can perform all the activities that you do during the day, as well as allowing different movements like walking, running, and jumping. Your bones provide attachment points for your muscles and tendons, so if you're someone that appreciates your muscles, make sure you look after your bones as well as muscles and you will get maximum gains. Now, bones also protect your internal organs like your brain, your heart, and your lungs from injury. Your skull will protect your brain, your ribs, the lungs, and the heart. So those are a few of the more obvious roles of bones that you probably already knew, but your bones are also involved in the production of blood cells, and this is because of the bone marrow. This is the spongy tissue that's inside the bones. Now, your red and white blood cells are essentially born in the bone marrow, and then they move out into your blood to go and do their own jobs. And finally, bones are also storage areas for important minerals like calcium and phosphorus. These minerals are important to make sure that your bones stay strong. They also have a number of other roles which I will cover in other videos. A lot of the things that bones are needed for, like posture and mobility, these are things that allow us to live an active lifestyle, and unfortunately they're things we don't tend to appreciate until they're gone. And when that happens, it's usually too late to turn things around. So why do you need to care about bone health? It's simple. If you enjoy an active lifestyle and doing all the activities you enjoy, like taking your dog for a walk, playing sport with your friends, and even being able to just go to the shops to buy what you need, then you need to care about your bones. Because as we age, our bones naturally become weaker and more brittle, which can increase the risk of fractures and breaks. These have huge impacts over mobility and quality of life, making it difficult to perform everyday tasks and enjoy your hobbies and activities. One of the biggest and most devastating consequences of things like fractures in old age is a loss of independence, and that isn't just a physical problem, but a huge mental health one as well. The main health condition associated with bone health is osteoporosis. This is a condition that causes bones to become weak and brittle, leading to increased risks of fractures and breaks. Now, in a normal situation, your bones are constantly being broken down and rebuilt. This is part of regular bone maintenance. And these two processes are usually perfectly balanced, with new bone replacing old bone at a very steady state. But in osteoporosis, this balance has gone out the window. Bone breakdown and rebuilding is disrupted. Bone is breaking down faster than it can be built, which leads to a loss of bone mass and density, making your bones weak and prone to fracture. Now, bones are usually strong and dense, but in osteoporosis, the bone tissue becomes porous, which enlarges spaces between the tissue. This can happen anywhere in the body, but osteoporosis affects the hip, spine, and wrists most commonly. And I said before that fractures in old age can be a mental health problem, and that's because fractures in these areas lead to chronic pain, disability, and loss of independence. So, who is most at risk of osteoporosis? Well, it's most common in women, especially after menopause, and this is because of the hormone estrogen. Estrogen usually protects bone density, but after menopause, this hormone drastically decreases, and that in turn impacts the bone density of women. In fact, it is estimated like 200 million women worldwide have osteoporosis. Now, people of older age in general are also more at risk just due to the fact that bones get weaker as we age. It is a normal process. And smoking, excessive alcohol consumption, and a lifestyle that is lacking in physical activity also increases the risk of osteoporosis. Look, it's a complex condition, but having an active lifestyle and eating a well-balanced diet are just two things you can do to help prevent osteoporosis later in life. So, why did I say that bone health is a good example of playing the long game? Well, your bones reach their peak bone mass in your mid-20s. This means that your childhood and adolescence is the period in which bones are able to build up mass the most. Once peak bone mass is reached, your bones will start to lose density and strength as you age. So the higher your peak bone mass, the longer you get to go on with your life before the impacts of low bone density start to affect you. Put in the effort early and get the benefits later in life. That is playing the long game. So that's just an introduction video about bone health. I will be doing a few more videos about this in terms of how to best look after your bones, so stay tuned for those videos in the next few weeks. But until then, thanks for listening. As usual, any research I've done is linked in the description below. Please subscribe if you learned something, or give it a like, and comment if you have any questions or would like any more information on anything that's been covered. I'll do my best to answer. I might make a video on it. Thanks for watching.